Anyone can start. This is a good thing and it's a bad thing. Anyone can start. You can start a business, you can start with an idea, and most people do. They start. Here's the problem. Most people also do not finish. They do not complete the task, the goal. And it is what sets people apart from winning this business game and not winning it yet. I always like to frame it as yet. I don't like failure. I don't think that failure really exists in business. It's a lesson learned. But if you want to make more money faster, if you want to reach your goals faster, there are three things you're going to need to do and understand to get there faster. Before I tell you those three things, this video, I don't know how long I'll have it up because I want to tell you something that happened. About 26 hours ago, I put up a video on YouTube. You may have seen it. But I have 211,000 subscribers and 5,000 views, so maybe you didn't see it, and that's why I'm making this video. I put up a video where I had a very special 24-hour sale. And the sale was on my 360 Pass, which gives you all of my AI tools, which is YouTube OS operating system, Lovable OS, Stan OS, anything for sales, for content, for building apps, things like that. It also comes with 50 calls. That's 50 calls with me once a week, 50 calls in your year. And the YouTube Revenue Challenge, the Lovable Revenue Challenge that we're in right this moment. I just completed day one, and it all comes together. So this is a $360 pass, which should be $1,000 or $2,000 if we're being honest. It's incredible. But I have this special. I had this special for 24 hours for $211 only. And there's even a payment plan option at the link in some regions. And my big plan was I was going to put this up for a few hours and see how many people took advantage of it. So many of you took advantage of this offer, it blew my mind. And I also got several people who reached out either through comments or DMs who said, can you keep the offer open a little bit longer while I put together something? Because it's such a crazy offer. I don't want to miss it. So what I'm doing is I'm keeping the offer open for a few more hours. I don't know how long. I really need to close it soon because it needs to be the regular rate because the regular rate is already discounted. But I wanted to give more people a chance before we closed it completely. So if it is still available when you see this, the link below in either in the pinned comment or the description will lead you to a page that says 211. If it's not working, it won't lead you to that page. So please go check it. Get it now. This could go away any second. I'm not doing this. I'm not saying this for hype. It is very true. I was supposed to take it down already, but I'm not. So go do it. Now, here are the three things you need to really figure out and do the thing to make money, to build the business, and to have it sustainable. First, you need clarity. Clarity. You need to understand what you're doing and why you're doing it and how you're going to do it. This is where a lot of people stop. Like they they get confused or overwhelmed. And this is why I like to put a step-by-step process into my free membership, Your First 5K, Your First $5,000. That's why I put a step-by-step process in the classroom because people get so overwhelmed with information and doing and not doing and getting stuck. But time after time after time, somebody posts in Your First 5K. I could show you the screen, but I'd rather you just come into the membership for free and see it. And they say, look up personal wins, look up personal development, look at all the categories that we have. Every day somebody's saying, hey, I just got some clarity. And my 360 pads gives you that clarity as well, just so you know. That's one of the biggest words that people say when they come in. The next is you need to have an offer. Like you need to have something that you're actually ready to sell. I know that sounds simple, but a lot of times people have ideas. How many ideas do you have a day? If you're an entrepreneur like I am, You have a lot of ideas, but ideas are just that. Until you build something, until you have something that people can actually procure from you, it's just an idea. And it's just many ideas don't make money. So you need an offer that is packaged in a way that makes people want to buy it. And you need to have it where it is talking about a true pain point for yourself, for your audience, something that you've put together that has helped you is always a good look. Because if it's helped you and it's changed the dynamics for you, then you can speak to and articulate to others why they would want to buy it. And then you also want to temper that with, is it still marketable? Is it still something the market wants? How do you do that? Well, you do research. You search on YouTube, you search on Google, you search different forums. School is a great place. And you see what people are talking about. You do keyword searches. And when you do this on YouTube, for instance, you do a keyword search of what your offer might be about, the niche, the topic. And not only do you look for popular videos or any videos in that are on your topic, but make sure it's in within the last 12 months because trends change. But you're not looking for the ones that have millions necessarily. You're just looking for a niche or a group of people. Not only look at the videos, click into the videos and look at the comments. Are people talking about it? Are people asking questions? Can you find a solution, a potential problem to solve within the comments? If more than one person asks about something, could you find a solution to offer? Now, if you don't know what your offer is, in my free membership, Your First 5K, you go into the classroom, and the links are below. Go into the classroom, go into the second module. It's called the $100 offer 5-day challenge. And it teaches you on day one how to have your offer. And it also gives you an AI tool that makes your offer for you, like just gives you your offer. So it's very cool. So after like 30 minutes or an hour in there, you should have your offer. And then the last thing you want to have and to know and to be aware of is that you must make the ask. Anyone can start. Anyone can have an idea. Anyone can even build now in the age of AI. But if you don't ask for what you want, if you don't offer this to other people on a regular basis, you don't get. Let me give you an example. I just talked to you about the 360 pass. The 360 pass is absolutely amazing. There's not been one person who hasn't loved it once they're in. I have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of customers of it who've paid, the different prices. I have a sale going on and I'm making the offer in this video. Now, there will be some people who are like, why are you offering in the video? Because I should. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm making the offer because I believe that it will help you and because I am making money from it. This is what we're doing out here. What else do you think we're doing out here? So if you have been timid, if you are worried about sounding salesy, what you have to decide is, would I rather feel a little embarrassed or would I rather have my bank account, feel a little embarrassed and have my bank account right? Or would I rather feel less embarrassed and less out there and have the bank account balance that I've had this whole time that I can't stand? You have to make a decision. Doesn't mean you have to be in everybody's face and like sell something that you don't believe in. That's the worst thing you could do. Build something you believe in. That's why the offer maker is really helpful. Believe in it. Know that it'll help other people, but you must make the ask. So it's clarity, offer, ask. Clarity, offer, ask. You have to make the ask. And through my YouTube videos that I have hundreds of, I help you with that. Through my 360 pass, through Your First 5K that is free. If you don't have any money and you want to get started, go to the Your First 5K for free and start taking the courses. Looking through people's posts, see where they started. Look at those videos on the About page. You don't even have to sign up yet. Go to the About page. Look at the videos of the people I interview who talk about they started where you're starting and what happened in a few days for them. No excuses. Anybody can start, but who amongst you is going to make money fastest?